What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka Coach Ke. I'm debt free. I'm debt free. What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka Coach Ke, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it is time for the week 4 expenses for the month of August, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, week 4. Now, these videos usually come out on Fridays, and I know it's Monday, but I was actually gone in LA for a whole week, and I actually was originally planning to come back on Thursday, but I extended it out to Saturday. So I already knew once I extended it that I wouldn't be able to get this video out because I was not taking any of my camera equipment with me, and I actually didn't take my planner either. I told myself, listen, you're debt free. You got your emergency funds funded. You have thousands upon thousands of dollars in your sinking funds. So let's go on this trip and just spend unapologetically. Like, let's not track anything until you get back and see how you do. I've told some of you guys in the comment sections, and I believe also in some of my videos, I don't have a spending problem. So even when I'm not really tracking my spending, which I've been doing a really good job with doing ever since I started budgeting about a year ago, I still wanted to see like how well I could do, and I wanted to just give myself permission to spend. Sometimes when you're on this journey and you know you have your specific goals, sometimes you will I can't really say be more frugal because I've always been a frugal person, but when you're literally tracking every single dollar that you spend, sometimes you don't spend as much because you just don't feel like writing it down when you do it. So I just wanted to be able to spend how I want to. Now, I can tell you guys, once you see how much I spent, you're going to be like, oh my God, you spent that much on food. But once you hear the explanation as to why, then you will completely understand. But I still did really well. The majority of these expenses for this week will, of course, be pretty much all of my travel expenses because I was gone for a whole week. And yes, so I apologize for not getting any videos out to you guys over the last week. I know I've been quiet on my channel, and that's like never. Usually I put out 2 to 3 videos per week. But again, I knew I wasn't taking any camera equipment with me this time. So you guys will end up seeing my September budget with me video probably on Wednesday, either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure because there is another video I need to get out sometime in between time, but I might just put that video out next Tuesday instead. But yeah, you guys will get 3 videos from me this week, so I hope that that makes up for me being gone for a week. But without further ado, let's go ahead and flip this camera so you guys can see how much money I spent for my week-long vacation and business trip in LA. All right, so as y'all can see, I have quite a few expenses because this ain't it. We got to go through this whole sheet too. This is all the expenses that I have for the week that I was gone on vacation. So let's get down with the get down, y'all. All right, pull my calculator out and make sure I'm in frame, and I am. Okay, so personal household, we ended at $159.27. I bought this new primer that's supposed to be really mattifying. I tried to buy the foundation that went with it, but I couldn't find the right color. So I decided to just get the primer and wear that with the makeup that I already have. That's a perfect match. My skin is really weird and it's really hard to find a match. So I just figure if I have to just wear a $40 foundation with a cheaper like mattifying primer under it, I'll do just that. All right, and then I needed to get coconut oil and toothpaste from Walmart. Next we have shopping, and we ended at $53.11. And I purchased some nail polish because I had got a pedicure before I left for my trip. And the last month when I did this, I chipped the polish and I didn't have the polish to like, you know, paint over it. So this time I wanted to make sure that didn't happen. Yeah, but I might take the polish back because I didn't chip it. So if I do, you guys will see a refund for that. And then I bought 11 camis from Walmart. I've been trying to figure out where to buy my camis from, because when I go to regular places like Rainbow and stuff like that, they charge like maybe $5 sometimes. And then I just so happened to look in Walmart and they're like $1.28 or $1.68 for each one. I was like, oh wait, and I got almost every freaking color. All right, so then I went and purchased some clothes for my trip. And so that puts us at negative $13.73. And I'm just realizing, is this the same color? No, that's not the same color. I don't think. I think I wrote this in orange and this is supposed to be the red. If that's the same color, y'all, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm colorblind in some colors, so I thought I picked up the orange though, but that looked the same. All right, and then I finally found some more fanny packs, y'all. The one that I had was like too small to put multiple things in. Really, all you could put is like a cell phone, a couple of like debit cards or whatever, and like your headphones, and that was it. But this one is much bigger and I love it. I bought it from Rainbow. So if you're looking for a fanny pack, go to Rainbow. They got like 20 different kinds. All right, so now for business. The last balance was $11.77. Is that right? Yeah, negative $11.77. So then my website renewal, which is what I knew was going to come this month, was $29.17 or $29.16. That actually was more than what I thought it was going to be, but only by like maybe $4. All right, so then travel, we started off with a budget of $500. So this leaves us at $475. And I actually should have did this one last, because all the travel expenses are on the next page, but whatever. All right, and then miscellaneous, we still had a budget of $103.46, and I went out to lunch with my dad. I took him out to lunch before I left. So that's that. All right, now let's get on to this page, honey. Okay, so we left off with the budget of $475 for travel, and let's see where we are. So most of my expenses when I was out of town was food. I wanted to try out a bunch of vegan restaurants out there because we don't have them here. So yeah, I just wanted to try it out and see. So and then I had some entertainment stuff. We went out to the beach, and by the way, when you guys see how much I'm spending like on food and stuff, it wasn't just for me. I decided to pick up the tab quite a few times because I was staying with somebody, and you know, I know how expensive it would have been if I had a hotel or something. So I just wanted to, like, you know, show my gratitude. I didn't have to do it, but I did, so that's that. I feel like for a week I would have spent way more on a hotel than I did on food, so I'm good with that. So anytime you see a ×2, that means I paid for the other person as well. So what did I do? I didn't really vlog because I don't know. Just so you guys are aware, I am planning on relocating possibly in the next 6 weeks. So I just didn't vlog out there because I figured that's gonna be my life every day probably. So I don't know. I'm still like in debate. I did put my 30-day notice in at my apartment, but I could always come back and say, you know what, never mind. It's just you can't say that you're staying and then say, no, I want to leave, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the restaurants that were really good, actually all of these places I went to were really good. Crossroads was like amazing. They have this vegan chicken and waffles that are ridiculous. I'm gonna insert a picture so you guys can see. It literally looks like real chicken even when you like cut it open and stuff. It was crazy. We went to Venice Beach, which was really fun, and then we rode the Lime bikes down to the Santa Monica Beach, well, through the Santa Monica Beach down to the pier. That was really fun. We rode them on the streets to Cafe Gratitude. That was really cool. We went to an escape room. We did not get out, but we were trying to figure out what was wrong with this one clue, like literally this one clue, and we were in there with like 5 other people. Had we figured out that one clue that was wrong, it would have opened up something, and then we would have opened up the next thing pretty easily, the next thing pretty easily, and then we would have solved the little escape room. So I was like hella irritated because I felt like we should have made it out. Yeah, I was hella mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see. And then, so on the last night that I was there, we went to see Black Klansman. So before I even get into that, my week actually ended on the 30th. And normally when I do my weekly expenses, I go from Friday to Thursday. But because all of this was for it's like a travel diaries type of thing, I rather had just like gone through everything and, you know, not really worried about it after that. So, we getting down to the wire. But yeah, so we went to go see Black Klansman, and to be completely honest with you guys, I hated it. I don't really know what I was expecting. It wasn't my idea to go see that movie, but when I looked it up, I'm like, oh, it's a comedy / drama. Oh, it features Denzel Washington's son. Cool, like this should be good. I only laughed like one time in the movie, and that was in like the first maybe 10 minutes. The movie was 2 hours long. I felt like it should have been condensed down to like an hour and 20 minutes. It just was horrible. I just didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so after a whole week in LA spending money on most of the time 2 people, I still came out with $11.84 left out of my $500. Now, if you guys remember, I actually started off with a budget of $400, and like within the first week I actually ended up upping it to $500, and I'm glad I did. Otherwise I would have been over budget, but it was easy for me to fit that extra $100 in there, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let's see how much we have left for this last week and see what's up. Okay, so for groceries, which I need to go grocery shopping today, y'all. I got back Saturday night at like 7 o'clock at night. I was so hungry, and I went in my fridge forgetting that I literally got rid of everything pretty much, because I go shopping for my groceries every week, as you guys know, and I primarily get fresh fruits and vegetables. There were some things that I didn't have to like throw out, like mushrooms and stuff like that. But y'all, I opened that fridge and I was so disappointed. I think I had to eat like oatmeal that night. Oh my gosh, I had to eat oatmeal that night. Yesterday, I ended up having to go out and get something to eat for dinner, and I made like a tofu scramble for lunch. Couldn't even make my smoothies, my watermelon juice, nothing, y'all. And I just don't feel like going to the freaking grocery store. I'm so tired. Like, traveling is so tiring for me. Even though, you know, my flight out and my flight back were a week apart, it's still so draining. It is, especially because my flight back, I did a non-stop and it was like a 4-hour flight. So yeah. All right, so groceries, we have $126.57 left. Personal household, we have $131.13. Miscellaneous, we have $67.56. Restaurants, we have $68.22. Supplements, we have, we're negative $15.32. Oh yeah, because I bought 2 months supply of one of my things, and then I added this new supplement. Business, we're negative $17.39. Is that right? I feel like that's not right. It's not. It's really not, you guys. All right, so negative 11. Oh, that's why. Negative 11.77 minus 29.16. Y'all can tell I ain't done this in a minute, huh? All right, so that's actually negative 40.93. And I'm still thinking about getting a refund on this Clean My Mac thing that I have a 30-day for, and that actually I would still be negative, but and I wouldn't be returning this because I'm negative. I'd be returning it because I really don't believe that I need it. All right, so let's go back. I'm sorry. Personal household, $131.13. Miscellaneous, $67.56. Restaurants, $68.22. Supplements, -15, 32. Business, -40, 93. Gas, 41, 49. And I still have like 3/4 of a tank left, so I'm good on that. -21, 34. Travel. Really, some of these could have possibly been travel expenses. No, I like it the way it is. And I'm not saying I like it the way it is because putting this as travel would make it negative. It's just these camis that I bought is something that I would be wearing all the time. And even the clothes that I purchased and everything, and the fanny pack as well. All right, so travel, we still had $11.84. My car, remember I didn't have to get my car fixed, so I switched that to my video game stuff. All right, so we literally have $584.44 left out of the budget, which is pretty good going into the last week because all I have to do is get groceries. I do have one expense to add to this already, the food that I bought last night. But we should be under budget overall for the month, and I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, so yeah, since I went through all of this, I did just print this expense tracker out, and then all I'm gonna do, so that is easy for next week, just gonna staple it. There. All right, so that is the end of this video. You guys can see kind of what I did when I travel. Again, I really only spend my money on food and entertainment when I travel, to be honest with you, and I had a really good time. So I know this video is late, but please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know how you did going into week 4 of your week 4. Is this for week 4 or week 3? Y'all, I'm all over the place. I guess this would technically be week 4. Did I say week 3 in the beginning of the video? Look, y'all have to forgive me. I've been gone for a week. But let me know how you guys did in your August budget. I will see you guys in a few days for the September budget with me video. I know I said it was coming out last Tuesday, but I just literally had no time between packing and running errands before my week-long trip. I had no time to record it for you guys. So you guys will be seeing that this Wednesday. Bye, guys.
Sound